And ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Say discard this, baby. Look at these powerful 0/1 creatures. Smack. Smack. Yeah, you go ahead and sacrifice that one. Scry 2. It's doing absolutely nothing for you. And yeah, your discard got you nowhere. GG. And look, now our guys have lifelink, which is really nice. So look at this. Bolt Wave. 1 mana. We're going to gain 3 life from these wizards pinging them. Deal 3 damage to them, so they're down to 6. Bolt Wave will be doing 3 damage to them, so they're down to 3. And then Burst Lightning going to do 2 damage to them, so they're down to just 1 life. But then we will be pinging them for another 3, gaining 3 life, and then we could attack with all of them as well. Be a mono red aggro deck. Let's go. Hey there, neighbor, and welcome to another MTG Arena Standard video. Today we are looking at some, I think they're called Black Mages from Final Fantasy. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, we're looking at a red-black spell-slinging deck. So we have a bunch of really cheap spells. Some of them are burn spells, so Bolt Wave and Burst Lightning both cost 1 mana. Burst Lightning can do 2 damage to any target. Bolt Wave does 3 damage to the opponent's face at sorcery speed. Lightning Strike for 2 mana will do 3 damage to any target, and most of the time we will be pinging the opponent's face with these spells because we hope to get a few extra pings of damage in there with our Black Mage's Rod. This one has the job select text, where when you cast Black Mage's Rod for 2 mana, you get to make a 1/1 creature and equip this artifact equipment to it. It gets +1 and +0, and that creature has, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature will do 1 damage to the opponent. Same with Cornered by Black Mages. For 3 mana, target opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice, and we also get to create a 0/1 wizard creature with, whenever we cast a non-creature spell, this token does 1 damage to the opponent. This Elder from Final Fantasy as well, when he enters, he gets to create a 1/0/1 wizard token as well, where whenever we cast a non-creature spell, we do 1 damage to the opponent. We're looking at the Black Waltz No. 3 for 4 mana. He's on our top end. He has Flying, Death Touch, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Black Waltz No. 3 deals 2 damage to the opponent. And then finally, we're looking at Kuja, Genome Sorcerer from the Final Fantasy set. At the beginning of your end step, you get to create one of those 0/1 black wizard creature tokens with, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, do 1 damage to the opponent. And then if you control 4 or more wizards, you get to transform Kuja, and we get to transform him into Trance of Kuja, Fate Defied. And he has the Flare Star ability that says if a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent, it deals double that damage instead. So then basically all of our wizards that are pinging the opponent for 1, they will start pinging the opponent for 2. And if you attack in, it's any damage. It's not just the ping damage that they do, but if we attack in with Kuja, who's an avatar wizard, when we flip him, we deal double damage. So he's doing 8 damage to the opponent right there as well. So yeah, it's kind of like a spell-slinging deck. One of the final creatures we have in the deck is the Dark Confidant, this new creature from Final Fantasy, who's actually an old-school creature. For those of you that have played Magic for a while, you'll know Dark Confidant from one of the older sets, and he has, at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put it in your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. You can see most of the stuff we're playing is primarily 2 mana. We have a few 3 mana and a few 4 mana. 4 mana, of course, that is quite a bit of life loss, but I think the life gain is worth it. Yeah. Sorry, not the life game, the card draw, just to keep drawing cards, because you really don't want to run out of gas. And yeah, you might think like, well, just pinging the opponent for 1 extra damage, it's not that impactful. But, hopefully you have, 2 or 3 maybe even 4 of those wizards down. So then every time, let's say you cast Bolt Wave, you're doing 3 damage to the opponent, plus an additional 4 from all of the wizards that you have pinging the opponent. So then just for 1 mana, you're dealing 7 damage to the opponent. That's pretty good. So yeah, we are running a few removal spells. I already went over the Cornered by Black Mages, but I'm also trying out Long Goodbye. It is an instant. The spell can be countered, which is nice. And you can destroy a creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less, and there's quite a few really, really good creatures out there. The Chocobo Landfall deck, some of the demon decks, you know, they play quite a few creatures that are 3 mana or less, so I think Long Goodbye might be nice to try it out as well. And then Momentum Breaker, opponent sacrifices a creature, so a little bit of removal there as well. And while these aren't necessarily pinging the opponent for damage, these still count as a non-creature spell being cast. So we're removing a creature from the opponent, and again, like I said, if we have some of these wizards on the battlefield, we will be removing the creature and pinging the opponent for a little bit of damage as well. And then finally, I wanted to try out the Circle of Power, another 4 mana spell. It's a sorcery. You draw 2 cards, you lose 2 life, and you get to create a a 0/1 black wizard creature token with the ping damage text. And it says wizards you control get +1/+0 and gain lifelink until the end of the turn. So hopefully we could swing in for the opponent, do a little bit of damage to them that way. This does also count as a non-creature spell. So if we have a few wizards on the battlefield, we'll ping them for a little bit, and then all of our wizards will get +1/+0 and gain lifelink. So we can attack them just with our creatures as well to help gain a little bit of life. So yeah, this deck, it's rotation proof. Let me just double check. Yeah, it is, because I included the Jagged Barrens. You probably could think of a better land. I think it's the one from Phyrexia, where I'm blanking on its name right now, but it comes in untapped if it's turn 1, 2, or 3. So yeah, you could probably substitute this one out because it's not the best land out there, but I wanted to make this deck fully rotation proof for all the new people that have been watching my channel lately. I've seen quite a few new people join, so rotation is coming up. Yeah, I might release, it's Saturday right now, the 21st. I think rotation is the 30th. No, that's when the ban announcement is. I think rotation is still like a month away. But yeah, all you new people out there, we will be losing quite a few sets from the standard pool. But this deck, it includes a lot of cards from Final Fantasy, and all of these cards will be staying around after rotation as well. So if you want to craft this deck, yeah, just, you know, feel safe and know that you'll be able to play it for quite a while. But I've been rambling on long enough. Let's just jump into some games and see how the deck does. All right, guys, we get to go first. Ooh, we do need to hit a black land, but I trust that we'll be able to find one. I guess we could have saved that one to actually create the 0/1 wizard. Opponent also playing a red-black deck. Ooh, looks like they have some white as well. This one, oh, okay. This one does produce black. That's really nice. So yeah, we can go with the Black Mage's Rod, create the 1/1 token, get to equip the Black Mage's Rod right away, which gives the creature +1/+0. But more importantly, it has the text of whenever you cast a non-creature spell, then we do 1 damage to the opponent. Unfortunately, we lose our creature right away. That does suck. We don't need any more lands. What is the opponent playing? Man, return a non-battle permanent. So they are looking to put some stuff in the graveyard. So I don't want to make them discard a card with Momentum Breaker. Yeah, we see a Bitter Reunion. What is going into the graveyard? Oh, it's an Italy. Oh, if they reanimate that one next turn. Oh, that will suck for us. Alright, we can't get down Kuja. Kuja. The Genome Sorcerer. Opponent going to remove something from a graveyard and probably going to reanimate Italy this turn. Let's hope they don't hit anything too good from our deck or their deck. That's what I'm praying for. How much does this one cost to equip? Oh, 3 equip cost? Yikes. Another bitter reunion. What are they dropping off? Oh, no. Oh, no. I think we're just dead next turn if they are able to pull that off. They even gain 3 life along the way, man. Ooh, this one. Will this stay equipped? I'm not sure, but... Oh, yeah, opponent's really slowing us down. That does, yeah, honestly really suck for us. We will just smack the opponent for 4. Big bap. We will get to create one of those wizard tokens right now. And I don't think we can do 18 damage next turn. Hopefully they can't reanimate him yet, but I mean, they've drawn so many cards. Okay, they did play land for turn, so they don't have Zombify available. Not sure they can reanimate for 3 mana, but yeah, they're already a third through their deck. I would not be surprised if they had another kill spell. It doesn't look like it. All right, if we go with this one, we just have 1 mana left over. Wizards gain +1, gain lifelink. I don't think lifelink will help us too much. Let's go for that this turn, actually. Do hit a land, which is really nice. Can see what's on top. Lightning Strike, I will keep it. Let's go with the Bolt Wave. So yeah, I get to ping the opponent for an extra 3. So yeah, Bolt Wave, 1 mana right there, just did 6 damage to the opponent. And then we will be attacking with these 2. Opponent gonna be down to 6. Sorry, down to 4. We're doing 6 damage from 10. And yeah, we get to create the Black Mage. And that is 4 wizards on the battlefield. If this Raucous Theater had been a untapped land, I think we could have gotten them. Because then we could have just cast Lightning Strikes, doing 3 damage to everything. But again, he doesn't have 4 mana. Let's absolutely go. We were going to absolutely fry this guy next turn as well. Wow. We did get really lucky that they did not find their reanimation spell. But yeah. GG. Alright, opponent goes first. I will keep this hand. Definitely go with the Raucous Theater on turn 1. We will keep a Black Waltz number 3. And then we will get down the Dark Confidant. Dark Confidant is what he is. And then, well, okay, he does eat a removal spell right away. That is too bad. I don't really want to get any of these creatures down. Sorry, not creatures. I don't want to cast any of these spells because I want some of these wizards to be on the battlefield. Search your library for 2 basics. So opponent looking to ramp. I mean, overkill is a nice way to get rid of all of our creatures. Put one of them on the battlefield. Put both of them on the battlefield. Whoa, okay. All right, well, it's our turn. We will for sure get down a Kuja. Get to create that Black Wizard token. And then let's see what the opponent does. More removal. Oh, man. We'll get this one down. Oh, I meant to actually play that card. Well, okay. That's my bad. Play it as a land next turn. All right, this guy, he eventually will run out of mana. That for sure has to happen. I'm just going to go with Bolt Wave right now. So just deal 5 damage right there. Opponent thinking about what they want to do. Kind of surprised to use that. What's it called? Ultima? Or... yeah, Ultima. Just destroyed. Well, What did he destroy? I guess he got rid of our Kuja and the other wizard. Draw 4 cards. Wow. Okay. Tapped 3 mana to do that. Alright, well, we're going with this one. It's a little bit useless, but and then we'll go with Momentum Breaker. Make them discard a card at least. And then we will just end the turn. They're going to reanimate. Gain 3 life. Yikes. Ooh. Alright, we'll go with this one. Go ahead and ping the opponent for 1. Get our speed all the way up. Not all the way up, but start boosting it. Gain it. Or draw 2, which is really nice. We'll go with the Black Mage. Go ahead and ping the opponent some more. And then could go with Bolt Wave. Be doing 6 damage with Bolt Wave. Yeah, let's do it. 6 damage. Right to the dome. Beep. Boop. Bop. Smack. And then we're not going to attack. It's not just one burn spell. If it is a Burst Lightning, that won't be enough to get us over the line. That would be doing 2 damage plus these 3. Yeah, that would just be 5 damage. Opponent has just 4 lands available. How much does that ultimate cost? That is 5 mana. This one. Damn, 2 damage to each. Okay, that actually is a really good removal card for basically my entire deck. And I would not be surprised. Opponent must have removal. They have 8 cards in hand. They're halfway through their deck, but it is their end step. All right, we really need to draw. Yes, we got them. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I was going to say Burst Lightning isn't enough to get us over the line because it just does 2 damage, so he's down to 4, and then 3 to, he would be down to 1 HP, but we can actually pay the kicker cost for Burst Lightning. So now we're doing 4 damage, so he's going down to 2, plus the 3 extra damage. We got there. Let's go. Opponent playing just a nothing but removal. Is it only final? Oh, they're playing an only Final Fantasy deck. That's pretty cool. Props to the opponent. It's pretty unique, pretty interesting. I mean, I could have personally lived without all the removal spells, but hey, we got there in the end. Yeah, these black wizards just absolutely slinging spells around. GG. All right, we go first. I'll try this. Ping the opponent for Uno. Oh, if it's a Pixie Bounce deck, I will cry. Could make them discard as well, but kind of want to hold on to that. We'll get down the Elder next turn. Doesn't look like... so it's just a discard deck. Again, that does kind of suck, but it's not the worst thing in the world. That's a really nice draw. We do need to hope we can hit a land drop. Probably going to lose another... I'm going to be surprised if we got 2 cards discarded this turn. Opponent is thinking about it. They do hit their 3rd land drop. Another's Bandit Talent because they literally always have it. Oh, and they just leveled that one up. Okay, yes, and we hit the land drop. Let's go. So we're going to be able to flip Kuja because he counts as a wizard himself. Smack the opponent for 0 damage right there. Show them who's boss. Create a wizard token, and then we get to flip him. So now we are dealing double damage. Yeah, Deep Cavern Bat, that does suck. I was kind of expecting that, you know, just a pure discard deck. For sure you're going to lose your hand. That guy took, honestly, a few seconds to think about that. Kind of crazy. Please don't have a kill spell. Oh, they are hovering over the creature. I think they would have removed him, though, but... Alright, Burst Lightning. Give me back this Lightning Strike. Go ahead and deal 2 damage to your face, and then let's ping you for 3. These guys will sling another 2 right at you. So you're down to 7, and then smack you for another 1. So yeah, now your discards are really not doing too much because I'm empty-handed. I can play any spell in my entire deck because we hit the 4 mana mark, which is all we need. He pays 3 life to do that. That really, really was not the play. So we'll be draining us for quite a bit right now, but just 1 spell and, well, unfortunately it is a creature spell. So, but hey, they will have to remove this guy. And again, that discard card in their hand, it is not helping them. And yeah, we're just going to show them who's boss. Bap, bap, big 0 damage. And we doubled that, actually. So what's 0 times 2, guys? It's still 0. Another removal. It is Bitter Triumph. They are empty-handed now themselves. I guess they can scry with this one, but we have 3 mages down. We just need any non-creature card. And ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Say discard this, baby. Look at these powerful 0/1 creatures. Smack. 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 Yeah, you go ahead and sacrifice that one. Scry 2. It's doing absolutely nothing for you. And yeah, your discard got you nowhere. GG. All right, we get to go first. I really like this hand. We'll go with Dark Confidant on turn 1. I don't think we need 2 Circle of Powers. Whoa, this guy does not want to be milled out. He's playing with the legendary 250 cards. All right, well, let's get ready to see them draw the perfect answer every single turn. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, we draw a land with Dark Confidant. That you love to see. And we will get down the Black Mage's Rod. And then we will just smack the opponent for 2. This guy is also a wizard. So next turn we can get down Kuja and then just flip him right away. And we draw a land with Dark Confidant as well. So that is amazing. And yeah, we'll get down Kuja. Smack the opponent for 4. Create a black wizard token and flip him to Trance of Kuja. And yeah, opponent. I respect it. 100% I respect it. But yeah, when you don't play any creatures, you don't have any kill spells. I was worried that they might have a board wipe. That would have slowed us down quite a bit. But I think next turn, would have played this one. We would have drawn something with Dark Confidant as well. But let's just imagine we drew 2 more lands. Circle of Power. We would do, I think, just 2 damage to the opponent, so they'd be down to 12. But our wizards do double damage, so that would be dealing 4 damage just from casting this one, and then all of our wizards would get +1. So 3, 6, 7, 12. And then all of that would get doubled. So we were going to be doing 24 damage on top of that. So yeah, we got them. GG. All right, opponent goes first. Playing against Stampeding Wildebeest. That might be a landfall deck. So very, very, very suitable name. Next turn, we will get down the Dark Confidant. Bat, big damage. Circle of Power, that's a nice draw. Then I'm pretty sure we'll draw a land with Dark Confidant, so I think we'll go ahead and get down our mountain. Opponent looking to ramp. I will keep my Dark Confidant around. Draw the Mystic Elder, which is nice. I think we do that. I'm really, really hoping we draw a 4th land that comes in untapped, because then we could play Kuja and then flip him immediately, and then all of our wizards would be dealing double damage. Opponent really looking to ramp like crazy. Potentially maybe missed a land drop this turn. They did. Come on, land, land, land. Yes! So get to play this guy, and then attack with these 2. Opponent down to 13. And now our wizards are dealing double damage. Yes, I think we got them. Oh, especially because they missed the land drop again. That is a feels bad moment. But we can get down the Raucous Theater. Definitely don't need a land. And then could honestly go with Circle of Power. Let's try it. Let's go Circle of Power. So these guys are going to be dealing 2 damage because it gets doubled thanks to this guy. We got to draw 2 cards. And again, all of our wizards are dealing double damage. So he is going to be losing that 10 damage and then just big smacks all around. We gained 16 life right there. So GG, Circle of Power really, really pushing this deck over the top. That was awesome. Even though I don't want to do the math right now. I think we maybe could have gotten him even without that because we drew 2 cards with Circle of Power. I think it was those 2. So this one came in tap, so we had 4 mana to work with. Lightning Strike would have, I think he was at 13 life. So Lightning Strike would have done 3 damage. These guys would each ping him for another 2. So that's 4 plus 3. That's 7 damage with just a 2 mana spell right there. And then we still would have had 2 mana to work with. Could have gone with Bolt Wave to do 3 damage plus another 4 damage. So with just 3 mana, we were going to be doing 14 damage, and that is without attacking in with anyone as well. So yeah, we got there in more ways than just one. GG. All right, guys, opponent goes first. I don't have any black mana. I think I will take a mulligan, and then this one we can keep. Let's get rid of 1 Lightning Strike. Might be a landfall deck. Okay, maybe not. Who knows? 2 of these Black Mage's Rod is really nice. Let's just hope we can keep hitting our land drops. Okay, it is the landfall deck. Do miss the land drop, which sucks. That's just plus O until end of turn. So I hope we hit a land drop, because then we can go with Black Mage's Rod and then get rid of their little bird. They might be playing protection spells though. Snakeskin Veil, Royal Treatment, I think it's maybe called. So we do need to keep that in mind. Of course, Long Goodbye does get around that. So opponent maybe looking to make us fight. That would be a little bit unfortunate as well. Oh, it's a Hydra. Okay. And yeah, no attacks from the opponent. We miss a land drop again. Okay, well. Now we have 2 of these Black Mages down. I'm not going to attack. And yeah, I hope we can hit a land drop. Can start removing some of their creatures. What does this Hydra do? Whenever 1 or more are put on a non-Hydra, you put a counter on that guy as well. Cool. So that guy is going to be the target of our Long Goodbye. Looks like they have a fight spell because they keep hovering over our tokens. I guess to deal damage equal to. That is annoying. So he didn't even make us fight. And yeah, that's a big no blocks from me. I know you have some instant speed stuff. Target creature gets something, I didn't see what. Draw 2 cards. It's fine with me. Do hit a land drop. Does come in untapped though. Oh, Circle of Power is nice, but we really need to start hitting some lands. So I think I'm gonna go with Long Goodbye on the Hydra. deal 1 to the opponent, and then I will attack in for 2. And then next turn, could go with double Bolt Wave for 6 damage, plus the 2 from there is 8 damage, and then the Lightning Strike to take that one out is 9 damage. Get to look for a land, so that's a nice combo right there. Does come in tap, though. All right, let's hope they don't have a... Oh, and we hit a land drop as well, which is amazing. So yeah, like I said, Bolt Wave to the face. Another Bolt. Oh, but we don't have 2 red. No. Okay, my lands are kind of cooking me right now. Smack the opponent, so they're down to 6. I think we can get them with these 2, right? Yeah, we got them next turn. Can they do 11 damage to us? Nope. GG. Let's go. So yeah, you guys see, just spell-slinging deck. How many games have I played? 2, 4, 5. This is the 7th game. I've only lost 1 game. We're 6 out of 7 right now. So he's going to tap the Overlord, potentially. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, he doesn't. Could he have gotten us, though? Because that gets to look for a land. That would add 2 more counters. So, yeah, like I said, we'll go with Lightning Strike. Ping them for 1, so they're down to 5. And then Burst Lightning. Maybe I can't do math, guys. I thought they'd be down to 3. And then Burst Lightning plus the 1 from this one would get them down to 0. But looks like we have extra on top. So, GG. All right, guys, we get to go first. 4 lands. Hope we don't draw too many more along the way. We're playing against birds, so I expect the Chocobo deck. See what's on top. Ooh, Circle of Power is nice. I won't say no to that. All right, it's not a Chocobo deck, confirmed. Chocobo deck, not confirmed. Oh, mono red. I haven't seen you in ages. Why must you come back now? Dark Confidant is a nice-ish draw. We might be losing a lot of life, though. Hopefully he just draws lands each turn. They might also just want to remove this guy just to have us not get the card draw. Monstrous Rage. 9 more days, and then that card gets banned is what I'm praying for. Turn Inside Out. Absolutely crazy. 11 damage, and with just 2 mana. Oh, we draw a land. Let's go. 2 lands. Okay, that's enough lands for me, game. Thank you very much. All right, game. You're trolling. You're trolling me. All right, go ahead and sacrifice that. Loser. And then, yeah, we'll smack the opponent for 2. Could have maybe held him back to block with, actually, because, yeah, we might be losing life with Dark Confidant. But I think we'll just go with Circle of Power. It's the mouse. Are they going to attack us? They do. So, ooh, 1 mana is a really nice draw. So we'll go with this land. We will go with Circle of Power. Ping the opponent for 1. Draw a few more cards. And I think we have to remove this mouse right here. They don't function too well without creatures. We do gain life from that as well, thanks to the Circle of Power. So that's also just a really nice reason for Circle of Power. So we're back up to 11. They're playing Phoenix Chick. That is too funny, my boy. Wild Ride. All right, we got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. I think this Dark Confidant drew us 3 lands. Or 4 lands, maybe even. So we can go with Circle of Power. And look, now our guys have lifelink, which is really nice. So look at this. Bolt Wave. 3 mana. Or sorry, 1 mana. We're going to gain 3 life from these wizards pinging them. deal 3 damage to them, so they're down to 6. Bolt Wave will be doing 3 damage to them, so they're down to 3. And then Burst Lightning going to do 2 damage to them, so they're down to just 1 life. But then we will be pinging them for another 3, gaining 3 life, and then we could attack with all of them as well. Be a mono red aggro deck. Let's go. Bonus game.